Why hello, good folks of YouTube, and welcome back to a new episode of WWE Universe Mode. This episode, we are here with SmackDown Live, and we have a show packed to the brim with content for you. We are, of course, in Denver, Colorado, and we are gonna see some awesome action. We're gonna have 2 tournament matchups for the WWE Championship. We're gonna see an awesome triple threat match, a cruiserweight bout if you want, not just cruiserweight, so it's some main roster, like those guys we've seen before the cruiserweights arrived here. But the guy we're seeing arrive on the scene right now is Gran, Metalik, an interesting Mexican prospect. He is very good in the high flying aspect of the game, and of course going up against Akira Tozawa, the guy from Japan who has agility and strength to fight just about anyone, and he is in himself to the ring, where he will be met with a rather odd fellow in Fandango. Looks like the WWE Universe Mode is completely behind this guy doing the Fandango dance. I'm doing it myself right now, even though you can't see, but the dance is just too much fun to not do. Now, these guys could all be in contention for either a Cruiserweight Championship, which you haven't really heard anything about, or the IC title, which you haven't heard anything about what's going on. Mainly now we are focusing on the WWE Championship over here, as we see Fandango and Tozawa fighting together at the beginning here to take down Metalik with a huge enziguri to the back. Tozawa is scaling the top rope, but he's getting met with a gut kick from Fandango, and then enziguri to the gut, and then a back body suplex into the brace. Is that gonna be enough? No. You need to do better than that, Fandango, if you want to beat this. Fandango is really on top of his game in the early goings, but a knee from Gran Metalik could easily stop that, and a Spanish fly to top it all off. Like I said, the agility that Metalik possesses and the ring awareness, he's been in the game for quite a while, and that could be seen easily. But the kicks of Fandango and an elbow as well, that could stop just about anyone. Is he going for his leg drop already? He might be. No, it can't be. No, he tried to go for the splash, but Metalik, even though it wasn't the leg drop, he saw it coming and could get out of the way. And now Tozawa is also back into the mix. And get met with a spine buster. That's a spine buster, and even Anderson will be found out. Try to go for that roll up, did not get it. As Fandango just takes a leap around the ring and misses with a clothesline. And that can do so Gran Metalik can get the upper hand again. As he ducks under the kick, goes up, Hurricanrana. And Tozawa brings him up, back body suplex. And a kick to the back to top it all off. But yeah, like I said, the Cruiserweight Championship and Intercontinental Championship isn't really in the top seat now of priorities. Of course, we have we have this championship now, and SmackDown does not have a pay-per-view until Money in the Bank, which comes after Payback or Backlash. I mean, sorry, gets the name confused. What's Fandango trying to do? Trying to get a hold of Tozawa, but then turns back to Metalik, drops him with an elbow, and now what has just fighting back and forth? Oh, he ducks under a kick, and Tozawa ducks the kick, just turns into a kick party, but the kick party stops when Tozawa nails Fandango with enziguri. But yeah, I think, oh Jesus, I think that we will get more information about the Cruiserweight and the Intercontinental Championship as we are closing down to Money in the Bank. Of course, that could take some time, but I believe SmackDown has some things planned. This is the show of opportunity, you know. So of course, you would see some hefty matches, some awesome matches for. Oh my God! And he took Fandango's head off of his body. Fandango might be dead right now. Can Gran Metalik capitalize on this? He goes up, jumps it. Oh, and the elbow. And the elbow. Is that gonna be enough? Fandango is up to his feet. 1, 2. Oh, and Tozawa gets out in the nick of time, and a drop kick to the back of the neck. Metalik is doing everything he can. Metalik bomb. 1, 2, count to 100. It's over. Just like that. Oh, this match was fast-paced, hard-hitting, just what we want from the cruiserweights. I am proud to have witnessed this match, this massive elbow drop. That was phenomenal. Just look at the height, look at the rotation Metalik gains in the air. That is a thing of beauty. I thought that was gonna be enough. But no, Tozawa just have enough power to get out at 2.5. But Fandango after that Metalik bomb. There's no kicking out of that.
Here is your winner, Gran Metalik.
Congratulations Metalik, building momentum towards somewhat of a title shot perhaps. We saw Jack Gallagher get a win last week. Metalik gets a win now. So the guys that aren't really in the top scene still gets victories. That's just what we like to see, building momentum. But enough of that match. We are now walking over to the first of our 2 tournament matchups this evening. And first, oh my God, I would not want to get into the ring with that beast. The monster among men, Braun Strowman, is entering the arena for the first time in this universe mode. Without his family, of course he is associated with the Wyatt family, which is Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman. Well, most likely, he goes out there alone. And also a guy that walks out there alone, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. These 2 behemoths are about to do battle here on SmackDown. So it's just dick measuring competition right now. Oh, but that clothesline from Braun Strowman puts a quick end to that. Just the ease that Braun Strowman hits down this big man with just a single clothesline. That says something. That is saying something. And now, try to bring him up. No, he can't have strength for that. No. Mark Henry gets the knee up in his face and gets down. And a straight punch as well does some work for him. But yeah, like I said, Braun Strowman is associated with the Wyatt family, but he wants to go out there alone more often than not to prove that he is just a monster among himself. But when the thing goes to par, he is there for his family if needed. And that gut punch though, it just dropped Mark Henry like it was nothing. Like he waited like the weight of a feather, and then the body slam. Braun Strowman is in his element right now. He is into his drive. He's just going ham on Mark Henry. There's no stopping Braun Strowman when he gets like this. Mark Henry is in the corner, not the place you want to be. Or else you get the splash from Strowman. That have ended matches before. Can it end Mark Henry? No, just a 1 count. Almost a 2 count. Not enough. Mark Henry needs to take a breather. trying to pump himself up. That's understandable. Of course, Braun Strowman is rather fresh in the ring. Mark Henry has been here for nearly 20 years right now. And now, look at this. It's just some fisticuff exchanges. They don't back down. You can punch me, I can punch you. There's no stopping us. Unless, you know, Braun Strowman wants to go for a suplex though. Or no, a body slam. No, what's going for? Oh, it's going for the torture rack. Is that gonna be an off? Is he gonna take down Mark Henry? No, he drops him. And as he drops him, we're about to take a quick break to see what else have happened tonight. There was a match between Sheamus and Cesaro, the two losing participants last week from the tournament. They tried to go one-on-one with each other to see who were the best of them, and it was hard hitting. You see here Sheamus with all his patterned hits into the chest. It has a name, I forgot the name. That hurt so much, and Rusev got thrown out. And then they just battle over the barricade, going back and forth over there until Rusev finally got Sheamus over and then met him with a powerbomb onto the apron as well. And when Rusev tried to go on top, Sheamus was right there to bring him back down. The same. But Rusev had rather good control in this match. There was back and forth, but Rusev had all the hard hitting stuff. And just the strength shown by Rusev. But, of course, Irish Curse Backbreaker could easily stop any man. And stopping Rusev in his tracks, it most certainly did. But Lana, I was there, is always a good help for him. And that got Rusev the opportunity to hit his super kick. And then lock in the accolade. And when the accolade is locked in, you just can say night night. See ya later, Sheamus. So, Rusev won back some momentum. Of course, he's one of the biggest monsters we have here on the roster. So him losing last week was kind of a shock. But he managed to bounce back with this win. And now, back from that break. Braun Strowman is still in control. Is he trying to hit his... No, he's trying to lock in that sleeper. That sleeper of his, that's taken away so many men before. Is Mark Henry going to go to sleep? It looks like he might be fainting. It looks like he's really close to fainting. No, he managed to fight out with the last of his breath. His face was turning purple right there. So, that was just in the nick of time. But uh-oh. Looks like we're about to go for another gut punch. Oh, it just looks so painful. And the strength that is behind that punch. He knocks him down to the ground with a single punch to the gut. That could like burst open your kidney or something. That can destroy your innards. That's not good at all. As it looks like what's going on. Oh, is it go? Oh no, the reverse choke slam, and he caught the rope as well. Look at this. He caught the rope as well. That turns even more damage to his throat and neck. Is that? Yeah. You don't kick out of that. Thanks for coming, Mark. With the elevated throw from the ropes onto the neck as well. You're about as good as done when that move hits you. So yeah, thanks for coming, Mark. But the new blood has taken over. That means, actually, that if Bray Wyatt wins his match against Daniel Bryan, he will face Braun Strowman. And whoa, Braun, what are you doing? You won the match. You've proven that you are a monster. Braun, don't do this. Braun, don't do this. Just look at the strength of him. What is he doing? Oh, powerbomb to the outside of the ring. That's something I want to see in my matches. Braun! Braun, don't end the man! He's a legend! Don't do this! Braun, you've proven that you are the monster among men. You can stop this right now. You can stop it right now. Oh no, the running power slam to the outside. Thanks for coming, Mark. Oh, Braun, that was uncalled for. Wow. Oh, that was painful to watch him massacre Mark Henry like that. But like I said earlier, the show must go on, and Sami Zayn is now out here to address the universe. Wow, the atmosphere and energy I felt coming out here, just wow. Thank you guys, thank you so much. Now, let's cut right to the point. You heard Cena talk about his match last week. Well, that inspired me. So I thought, let's get out into the ring where I belong. Make sure you all still remember my name. Hi, I'm Sami Zayn, the hardest working, but also the most overlooked guy from the locker room. An underdog, if you want. The biggest underdog. And if you think for 1 second that I will squander this chance I have for the WWE Championship, you are sorely mistaken. Because if there is one thing I know, is that when my back is against the wall, Well then, looks like Sami Zayn's opponent for next week, Apollo Crews, didn't quite like all the things he heard back there. Looks like he also wants to address the future of his match next week against Sami Zayn. It's a match that I look forward to. Both of these guys are very good in the ring. They have good athleticism. Sammy, before you get mad for me interrupting, I just wanted to come out here and wish you the best of luck next week. But alas, I think my ears deceived me back there. Called yourself the biggest underdog? Am I correct? Yeah, that is correct. I am always the smallest guy in the fight, and the guy no one believes can win. So yeah, Apollo, I am the biggest underdog. Huh, that's weird, because I'm yet to meet the guy who thinks I will walk out of next week as the victor. So allow me to enlighten you. Hi, my name is Apollo Crews, and I've been here super long. But in the time I've been here, I've been overlooked, underused, overshadowed, stepped, and jumped over. So no, Sammy, you are not even close to being the biggest underdog. I am. But the funny thing about us real underdogs, when our back is against the wall, we fight back twice as hard. Looks like Sami Zayn heard enough of his words right there. But Apollo Crews was fired up. He's ready to go. He's ready to take the most of his opportunity. And also guys that's ready to take the most of their opportunity. Here comes the demon, Kane. No idea why I gave such emphasis on Kane. But it kinda hurt my throat. Of course we heard him last week, or rather we kind of heard him. He was not a man of many words right last week. He was just focused and concentrated on taking down the man that stands before him right now. The man, the myth, the legend. It's it's John Cena. And he is ready to become a 16-time world champion. And I am ready. I'm ready to see him try, But of course, the path goes through Kane, and Kane really wants to stop John Cena in his tracks. As the match is underway, and a straight right hand or uppercut jab or some sort brings Cena down to the ground. Kane just goes throwing fisticuffs right, left, and center, and it takes almost down Cena, but Cena fights back. But now Kane is back on the offensive. Back and forth they go, but a straight right hand for Cena takes him down, trying to get the stomping in, but he misses with quite a margin, is what I'm trying to say. And another straight right hand brings Cena down. That's a favorite move from Kane, looks like. And trying to go for a belly to belly or something, but Cena gets out of it. But I still want to praise the promo that we just saw between Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn, because it was real passion behind those words. And yeah, they were really, really fired up to go next week as the powerbomb to Kane from Cena. We know that Cena is powerful as the ref gets taken down. I don't think that was the meaning of Cena's action. Oh, and he can't manage to lift Kane up. Looks like it was perhaps going for setting up for the attitude adjustment, but Kane still too much power left in him. And the slam, body slam, not a power slam. Is he looking for the choke slam already? Are we gonna see the choke slam right now? No, we're not. We're gonna see just slamming John Cena to the ground. Of course, Kane has seen championship goal before. Leg drop and a ref bump. The ref is taking quite the beating in this matchup. But yeah, like I said, Kane has seen championship goal before. He has the most elimination in a Royal Rumble match in total over all the years. This man has been in WWE for ages, and he has been a monster, a demon for most of it. And John Cena is really feeling the pain inflicted by Kane right now. But if there's one thing I know about Cena, is that he never backs down from a challenge. And now he's just firing back on all cylinders, taking up speed. I mean, he's now dropping the knee as Kane did just a while ago. As Cena goes to the top, we're gonna take another commercial break. And it was another match we had early on tonight. It was the Revival taking on the independent team of Mike Dale and Troy Lopez, two local guys that tried to take on the Revival. But the Rival in this match showed tremendous tag team ability. They cut the ring in half, literally. And they made sure that Mike Dale never got back to Troy Lopez, because Troy Lopez was the bigger man. But you see here, Mike Dale trying to cover up, but just like that, Scott Dawson, no, Dash Wilder was back there, stopping that tag. And that was just the whole match. Mike Dale never managed to get back to Troy Lopez. And with the tag team abilities, with all the awesome moves that we saw in this match, welcome to the Shatter Machine. And just a 1 and a 2 and a 3 count later, and the Revival picks up the victory. So, we've now seen 2 tag team matches in 2 weeks. We got 2 victors. We still don't know who's gonna be challenging for that SmackDown tag team titles. Who's going to be? We'll just have to wait and see and find out. As we are now back from commercial break, and John Cena is looking for attitude adjustment. No. He brings him up into a neck breaker instead. Probably saw that Kane still had too much power to go for that attitude adjustment, but that neck breaker could be enough, but no, it was just a 2 count. And then jumping over with the torn on that neck as Cena just took a breather for some reason. I'm not sure why he did not capitalize on his opponent right away. Trying to lift the big man up, but the big man managed to stay out of it. And now, oh my god, that knee. Oh, every single time someone drops a knee right across the face, it just hurts my nose. And talking about hurting your nose, he's got the mandible claw locked in right now. John Cena could pass out. It's the second time tonight we see a move that could potentially pass someone out. As John Cena manages to fight out with the strength, but that just pushes Kane away just like that and brings him up into a hurricanrana. And down goes Kane as we're looking for some 5-knuckle shuffle. And connect. And it busts Kane open as right away. As we are looking for an attitude adjustment. This might be over right now. Brings him up. No. Kane manages to fight out of the hole. And now Kane has gotten the upper hand again. Is he looking for a chokeslam soon? No, he's got him over the back suplex right on top of his neck. And now we might see the chokeslam. Got the hold of his throat. Brings him up. Chokeslam! John Cena's dream of a 16-time world champion might be going down the toilet right now too. No! Just a kick out in the neck of time. How did he do that? Kane, is he looking to hit another one? How did he just do that? Is it no John Cena? Managed to fight back. Gets him into the corner. How is John Cena still walking? That was unbelievable on a tornado DDT. What's the plans of John Cena right now? He brings Kane up just to bring him back down. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle. Oh, Kane misses the clothesline and brings him down. And are we going to see another one? Are we going to see another 5-knuckle shuffle? And kaboom. Splooge. I don't think a 5-knuckle shuffle will do it. No, just a 2.3 count. Miles away still from keeping the big red machine down for that 3 count. Now we're gonna go back and forth with some more of those hits. As Kane, I don't believe that's the smartest thing to do. Taunting right in front of Cena. But that might have given you more power. I don't know. You guys are weird like that. With the power of the urn or something. Have now we're just seeing the stare off. The hatred in the eyes of Kane and Cena as they both know that one of these guys has to back down in order for someone else to win. And Cena really does not want to be the one losing this. And I don't think Kane wants to either. As we see another straight right hand brings Cena down. How many is that now? Like 6? It's still miles away from Cena being down. He's gotten his energy back after that chokeslam. And now... And just Kane doesn't know what else to do. He just hits that same move over and over. Trying to knock Cena's teeth back into his throat. Oh no! The AA! AA! Just like that! 1, 2, 3, and Cena wins the match. All it takes is an AA out of nowhere, and John Cena is moving on to the next round of this matchup. That was incredible action from these two guys. But that is everything we have for tonight. And if you enjoyed this episode of WWE Universe, please give it a like, comment on it, share it, favorite, subscribe if you haven't already, and press that bell notification button so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. It's the new year. It's the new year now. Hopefully, I won't have that much schoolwork in the beginning. I will get it towards the end. Then it will kind of stop again. But in the meantime, I've been NPOCrushader. See you guys in the next one. Bye.